Movie night, back with another Classic. I'm your host, Easy. Welcome to Car Language, and these are 10 things I love about my Camaro. Number one, this sold me. The driving aspect of this car. This drive handles beyond immaculate, stupendous, official, any one of those big words you could think of. That's what this car drives like. I love that. That's what sold me about the car. I wasn't in a situation to get this car at the time, but they offered me more money for the Scapese, so I went and go ahead and bit the bullet. I think I've said this in previous videos. I wish I would have made this decision a lot sooner. This car would have been paid off by now. And it's always been my dream car. I've always had this car in mind before I had it to purchase it. It was the SS, and then I started doing the homework, and I read about the ZL1, and I was like, yeah, that's the one. We got to get the ZL1. So the driving, the acceleration, 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. Number two, the growl and the whine. I love the exhaust note. I love the engine note. As y'all can see, no hesitation. Number three, love the styling of this car. Looks very aggressive. Love this whole front end. Love the front end. Very aggressive. It looks like it could take upon anything and everything, and it does mostly all, not all of them, but you guys know who I'm talking about. So what Chevy did was, when you put this car in park, your daytime running lights will be on. You put the car in park and they turn off. So just in case you kind of want to keep talking to somebody, but you in somewhat of a sketchy neighborhood, the daytime running lights or the headlights themselves won't turn on until you put the car in drive. Love that feature. And you can also go more incognito when you put the car in silent. Number four, the features. You got blind spot, you got the heads-up display. You know, for a sports car, a lot of sports cars tend to lack these features. So I love that. The blind spot and the heads-up display it definitely works. Definitely helps. And you wouldn't expect it in a car of this caliber. Just cut it on. I wanted to show you guys and kind of get into the AC. You guys see it? It just popped up. The heads-up display. Let's see. Kind of get in there. I'm bad. I'm using the Lumix right now. Focus on it. And yeah, we got the blind spot. Focus on that. Love the blind spot. Number five, I love the rear view mirror / camera. Pillars do block some, I'm not gonna say all view when you're looking behind you, but the camera definitely comes in and takes over, and it helps by a long shot. Love this feature. Again, these are small things that I didn't expect in this car. It just, multiplied the features. So all of that just made me really decide on purchasing this car. Number six, the interior. I believe the interior is a beautiful, I wouldn't say beautiful, it's a badass looking interior. Ain't no other way to say it. You got red leather seat belts, you got red stitching, you got ZL1 embroidered on the seats themselves. You got the Recaro plate. That's literally a plate. That's official. It's definitely a nice looking interior. I love the red stitching. I love the fact that it says ZL1 everywhere, just in case your passengers get in here, and they start talking about the SS. Yo, my man, share that conversation for when you in one. This is ZL1, bro. Chill out. Or talking charges and all that. ZL1. It looks, that font, it just looks aggressive. Like, yo, stop playing like you don't know what time it is. Number seven, the music. Bose system. I love the Bose. Y'all know how I feel about the Bose. Love the Bose. I believe this Bose system is the best in any class. Bose is the way to go. It sounds quality. You know, it ain't quantity over quality, it's quality over quantity. This sounds real good and it's real loud. To be a coupe, it definitely sounds really loud. Number 8, the engine bay. The engine itself, need I say more? 650 on a pony, 650 on a pound-feet, 6.2 liter supercharged V8. Performance, love that. Love that. You don't need more than this. I don't know. Anything more than this is too much. Number 9. So take a look at the speed gauge. As y'all can see, performance shift active. That's, and you heard that downshift. Focus a little bit better. So to activate rev match, you accelerate and then you let go of the gas and then you floor it one time, and that activates rev match. It'll say performance shift active. Love that feature. Number 10, a lot of downshifts. Downshifts, the upshifts. Hold on, let's go back to number 9 real quick. Love the upshift, the downshift. And I also noticed the other day at dawn, I'm like, you really don't feel this car upshift like that. It's very smooth, so it's definitely a great transmission in here, I'm gonna assume. The car currently has 13,063 miles for 2019. That's not bad. I always say nothing's for sale. I won't sell my car, I'll sell your mama's car. But everything has a price. It is what it is. For 70 grand, I'll let it go. Let me know if you're serious. Only serious buys only. For 70, I'll let this go right now. Y'all see what you get. Yeah, I had an accident. It's not reported. So, whatever. That's another story. Number 10. It's an all-around great errand car. Like this car, you could go out with your significant other and feel sexy while you at it. You know, you got the ambient lighting in here is great. The red seatbelt. Like the interior looks good in here. Looks real good in here. It's like the exterior is very aggressive, where the interior could look sensual, sporty sensual, if you catch my drift, at night that is. So it's definitely a nice looking car. You know, you'll feel like you're in somewhat luxury in a sense. It'll kind of make you feel like that, like a luxury sport type at night with the ambient lighting in here. You could change them to whatever colors. So like I said, a definitely great errand going out car. Gas is a bit sketchy. Gas is definitely expensive. This is not the kind of car I would love to take a long trip in. And comfort is not a worry, because I've gotten used to the seats and it feels fairly comfortable. But again, you got some store runs you want to do, Sam's Club, don't go too crazy. But you could definitely, you know, like a nice midweek shopping, food shopping. Let's say going out buying some clothes, you could fold the seats down. If you're going with your best friend or your significant other, I think it's a great errand car. It feels like that. The driving part of it, you know, zipping through traffic and getting to where you got to go to in a timely fashion, you don't have to worry about that. You're gonna execute that. The only thing that's gonna take long is when you're at a meeting or when you're at the store, etc. That's the only place where it's going to be time consuming. But once you jump in here and you start moving, you definitely going to feel like alright, I'm getting things done in an orderly fashion. Like driving is not an issue. And there you have it. Those are the 10 things I love about my Camaro ZL1.